Hey you guys. The lighting in here is kind of weird, but we're gonna work with it. So first of all, Happy New Year. Hope 20 what is this, 21? 2021 is starting out great for you. Um Second of all, I gotta make more time to come on here, which I'm gonna start doing, because like I literally have to for other reasons. I've got some people who've been reaching out to me and sending me products and things to review for you guys, and for them. Uh, so I'm gonna yeah, that's all gonna be happening. So my hair looks crazy because I just got in from the rain. It's raining, and so I just kind of like ran inside. So if I'm like fluffy and whatever, it is what it is. Um, in addition to that, I just got in from getting a massage. So I don't know, maybe I'll be a little bit loopy, like I'm relaxed and all that. Um, I have to show you my nails because I may not do an update review video on these, but these are the so this is a design I did. I was trying to learn how to do ombre with gel polish. But the color is Pear Nova, the blue color, and I'm gonna have to grab it to get the name of it for you. But I'll just like edit this and insert it in here. But so that's what we're working with, and I want to make sure I actually show you guys this because I said I would follow up in my original Pear Nova review video. And I'm gonna have to change my nails like maybe early next week because I have another black owned business that I'll be reviewing, and I have to use their polish. And I'm super excited about that. That's gonna be a good one. Um, because it's not a gel polish, but it dries in like 60 seconds, and it is the 10 most harmful chemicals. It's free of those. It's 10 free. Um, and so yeah, that's what we're gonna be working with next week. So you will see me before too long. So actually, I have a lot of videos to make up on, so you might see a lot of me in like 1 or 2 days. However, because I might not even space those videos out, but I have not recorded them, but I might do it tonight. So anyway, this is just a chit chat, and I guess a mukbang, although I'm not hungry like I was before when I first came in, from getting my massage and, running in from the rain. Although it's misty now. So yeah, it is the day. It's 2 days after. I'm in Georgia. I'm in Atlanta. It's 2 days after the election, the runoff election down here. And yay, we did that. Okay, so yeah. I'm not gonna talk too much about this because I'm kind of like tired of the other stuff. But yeah, so everybody knows Georgia is just like running the world at this point. We, basically we're tired of crap and flipped both, not one but both, because we've had Democrats as senators before. We've had Democrats as the governor. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, like before 2001, I think that was the last year we had a Democrat as the governor. Um, and after that, it had been Republicans, and then Stacey Abrams happened, and that I'm not going to get into that, but all that other stuff happened along with that, and then everybody was just like fed up, especially Stacey Abrams, and so things changed, like as far as the massive amounts of disenfranchisement that go on here. I'm getting way deeper into this than I had planned on. But anyway, basically, yes. So now, first time ever, we have put forth a black senator, and not the first time ever for two Democrats at once, but it's been a long time that we've had two Democrats at once, and so yeah, that's what we're doing in these streets. As far as what they were doing in the Washington D.C. streets today, I don't have like hardly anything to say about that because if you know me, you already know what I think. I will say that I have never been one to ridicule people for looting. Um, I won't say everyone. Well, okay, so like black communities and whatnot for loot. I'm not one of those people who comes out. Well, why are you carrying TVs out of the store and destroying your own community? I've never been one of those people. Um, because well, yeah, like if MLK recognizes that looting and all that stuff is the language of the unheard, his quote, not mine. Um, who am I? Yeah. And then B, the overwhelming majority of people who pass judgment are not as civilized as they pretend to be. And I think the events of today, was it today? Yeah, or yesterday? I'm so mixed up. Wait, yesterday. The events that happened yesterday in DC in the aftermath today, the lack of accountability, all that stuff reflects that more people should be quiet and listen, and fewer people should be so quick to pass judgment on what people will loot and destroy and vandalize. And furthermore, and I'm going to close this statement on that with this. If your party, your whatever entity you're affiliated with is in power and you're still destroying property, threatening people, harming, like if you're still out here just like igniting, initiating, participating in chaos, but your entity that you're affiliated with is in power, then you're just destructive and you're just a person with those tendencies. And I could get into the history of the world and how even back in Europe, change was not peaceful, but people would act. Yeah, basically, yeah, violence, looting, and all that stuff was the norm over there back then. This stuff has been going on since people have organized into societies, basically. So, like, yeah, yeah. In situations in which actual oppressed people are doing those sorts of things, that's why I say all that to say that that's why I hold my tongue and I don't pass judgment on the next person as long as no one is getting hurt, as long as A, those people actually are like protesting, have a political cause and are oppressed, B, no one's getting hurt, C, you're not like blocking ambulances from helping people and things like that, then that's why I keep it cute and mute. But in this case, I cannot, because these are not people who are oppressed. They just don't want to let go of some person who really doesn't even give a rat's bottom about them being in power. So that's that on that on that. Let's talk about other stuff because I really didn't get on here to talk about that and like whatever. Everybody's talking about it. And this isn't really where I come to talk about that type of stuff. So, yeah. Um, what else? So, I have been just like looking after my health and trying to lose my quarantine weight, which is gonna lead into what I'm having for my mukbang, which it's not a normal thing I'd be eating. So I was just like tired and wanted something to eat. And okay, so let's talk about that. So I'm enjoying Kroger. Like before I moved out of Atlanta, like I had a thing for grocery stores. I still have a thing for grocery stores. Today I went to Kroger, but like I forgot, I didn't fully forget, but like I forgot like how like when I like outside of Atlanta, I drink wine. I'll have it like around the house, but not as often as I do when I'm here because like everything is always on sale. The grocery stores sell wine. The grocery stores are like stocked as well as like wine shops in other cities. It's crazy. And so today there like half the stuff there was on clearance. So I got some wine. I'm not gonna be doing a wine in this video. I did get cheer wine, which is part of what I'm gonna be mukbanging in a second. I guess I'll start eating. So hold on. I'm sorry, my nose is running, but I'm not on coke. So I got some cheer wine. This is diet cheer wine because I'm trying to cut out sugar mostly. And so over the holidays, I made a lot of keto recipes And I'm gonna be doing a phone dump style vlog because I had intended to come back and like tell you guys about stuff and vlog and all that stuff. So I have like snippets that were intended to be vlogs, but I just never continued on like a themed like whatever. You know how like before I would be like going to work and then maybe going to tennis and then going to pole dance class. Well, yeah, like it was just random the stuff that, like I would start off at work but I wouldn't like conclude that work day or whatever, and then I would be like doing something completely, I guess is how vlogs work. I don't know, but I'm just gonna put all that stuff together. I tried to make them more themed, especially with the holidays and stuff. So I have diet cheerwine, which I think cheerwine is a Texas thing if I'm not mistaken. And I've had it before, but I don't remember what it tastes like. And so, yeah, that's what I'm drinking. It's made with, I think sucralose. It's sugar free. That's why I have it. Zero sugars. It's made with, oh, sucralose and aspartame. I usually try to avoid aspartame, but I don't drink it that often, so I'm not that strict about it. I have just been like trying to cut out sugar because like I feel like it's been affecting my ability to lose all of my quarantine weight, which I just have like, I gained like 10 pounds, let's say, but I still was like trying to lose some weight before quarantine. Um, so yeah, like I think I'm back at like yeah, it's been like kind of up and down within like a 2 to 3 pound range, but I'm about 6 pounds down. And so then I started looking at like my other stuff that I'm gonna do another video on. So I am about to become an ambassador for the first Yoni Pearl brand that I used. I just have to like fill out the whatever the information thing, register with their system or whatever. So I'm gonna do another Yoni Pearl video. I owe my Yoni Pearl audience 2 videos because I gotta do a thorough video on what to do if your Yoni Pearl gets stuck. Whereas that first video was just like a story time kind of thing. But there's some really good information in that video because tons of people, first of all, that video has over 3,000 views, which this is a very small channel. So that is very good that I have, that many views on any video. Second of all, there's a lot of good information in the comments because people just like started commenting and asking me. They always go there and they're like, hey, my Yoni Pearl got stuck. What should I do? And I try to answer every comment. And I took the filter. I had a comment filter on unknowingly on all my videos, but I took it off and now those questions come through. And not only am I asking questions, but there are also people who are saying what happened in their experience, what worked for them. So I'm going to consolidate all that info and I'm going to tell you in my experience what worked, just like in addition to stuff that I didn't try that people generally say works. And just like make an informational video so people can go right to that if they don't want to hear the whole story. Although like that video is kind of informational because I tell you my process, like everything I tried and what eventually worked, but whatever. Different things for different people, different strokes for different folks. So I'm just gonna like create a video that is intended to be an information source because I did not think that video would be so popular, but it is. So, yeah. So, what was that? Oh, yeah. So I got on that because it actually is related to, so the cysts and things, the cysts and irregular cycles actually typically, I meant to say typically, are correlated with your blood sugar. So while I'm not diabetic, I do try to control my blood sugar. And I noticed like when I was like strictly doing that, I dropped like 3 pounds without even trying. This was like in the beginning of me just like trying to lose the quarantine weight, coming off of quarantine and all that stuff. Um, so yeah, I'm trying to like really thoroughly incorporate that as a lifestyle. Being more or less keto, although like if I want something with sugar in it, I'll have it, but it's not that often that I do, so it's okay. And also I'm doing things like taking cinnamon supplements and or they have like combo blood sugar control supplements that usually have cinnamon. I'm also, so as of like, I guess last week, I started taking chromium supplements, which help regulate your blood sugar. And I thought I did, yeah. So I'm gonna take take two of these maybe now or after I eat my mukbang food. And don't worry, it's not getting cold. It's really just like sandwiches, which is why I'm doing my Ceylon cinnamon supplements, which metabolism support. So like it supports your metabolism by helping regulate your blood sugar. So cinnamon is a natural supplement that does that. If you look at cinnamon supplements on Amazon, you will find tons of reviews of people who have diabetes that use cinnamon to lower their blood sugar. And if you don't have diabetes, controlling your blood sugar, I used to brush this off and just kind of like roll my eyes at people who just avoided sugar. But to me, it felt like I knew that white sugar is bad for you, but yeah, like it's not good to spike your blood sugar, which, you know, if you're eating something that's like got a ton of carbs in it or like a refined sugar, and also like some stuff that you might not suspect, like, I mean, honey has a higher it's got a lower glycemic index than table sugar, but like, you know, you don't want to go overboard with stuff like that. And so now I'm more mindful of stuff like that, because it does impact your ability to lose weight. So yeah, and like your body systems in general, inflammation, all this other stuff. It's really bad to spike your blood sugar. So that's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, even if you're not diabetic, it's good to pay attention to how much sugar you take in. And there are some really good alternatives. Like I've been making desserts with erythritol, which is a sugar. Erythritol. I always forget how to pronounce it, but a sugar alcohol that the body doesn't break it down entirely. It just kind of passes it out. So it does, and it doesn't give you like, it's not the one that gives you diarrhea, or that has not been my experience. And I use it a lot, like over the holidays, because my brother is diabetic, and I made a bunch of sugar-free foods to share with him, and he loved them. I made a cheesecake. I made sweet potato pie. I made a coconut cake for myself because he does not like coconut. I made peanut butter cups, so now I don't even eat Reese's cups, which I really love because I can make my own without sugar. So yeah, that's just like some of the stuff I've been doing. That's a lot of what I've been up to and why I've been so tired. Like I've been doing a lot of cooking and like learning new recipes, and I run my organizing business in 2 cities now, so I've been kind of like working on that. I had a very terrible, this person is literally one of the 2 very, very bad, well, 3, I forgot about Candace, but I've had 3 bad customers in 7 years of business. And this lady literally from like the past couple weeks, because I probably presumably might have had the energy to make videos like maybe a couple weeks ago, but this lady has been like it's over. That project ended a couple days ago, but she's been like trying to nickel and dime me, or she had been. She wanted a project that really should have cost like a couple $1,000s, maybe, like, yeah, like between $2,000 and $3,000, let's say, easily. But I kind of worked some things around because she gave me this sob story. I still set it up so that I, you know, was going to be good. The people who work for me were going to be good. I was even able to pay them extra for this project. Or like my main girl that is one of my team members, and then I brought in 2 new people. So that was a good opportunity to try out a couple new people, whatever. But like the current person who's been on my team, she was super helpful, super patient, and I was able to pay her extra. So like, you know, the woman, I say that to say the woman did not get over entirely, but like I would have charged her a lot more had I known that she was a complete pathological liar. She was trying to play like I'm a single mother and I saved all my life to afford this house I'm moving into. It was a $750,000 home, first of all, which, you know, people can save and like whatever, but then like long story short, as the process went on, she would tell on herself. And I wasn't going to be in the home, but my team members were going to be, and they would tell me things. And basically, she's this person who like tries to paint our service as like this horrible thing that happened, and like she's supposedly hired better people and this and that, and it wasn't worth the money and blah blah blah. Like, yeah, when let me tell you, I didn't even mean to get this deep into this story, but because this could be a separate story time in and of itself, and it might have to be. But why? Please tell me how a person books a home organizing business and they fail to mention that their new house does not have finished closets. So she hires my team to go in and to organize her home as if it's just like a normal place with like closets with like rods and maybe like a home with that price point would either have some built-in shelving, even though I'm not a huge fan of built-in shelving. Usually your closets are going to have some sort of structure to them, or people like that, people who can afford homes like that usually will like have something custom built, which is what she quote unquote was doing. There's more to that I'll get to in a second. So anyway, we get in there, and okay, so the closets were literally a blank canvas, just like basically like small rooms with doors and like a floor. So like, and there's no shelving there. We could have like put in some like some temporary, no, there, yeah, we didn't know that this was the case. So she expected us to, she wanted, I guess, like what would look like a closet with built-ins, but like there were no shelves. So anyway, so we had to figure that out on the spot. I say we, my team, they're there. I wasn't there, because I'm here in Atlanta. This was up in, so she was a person. Oh, there's so much. There are a lot of shady comments I want to make, but they aren't. Some people might not find them appropriate, so I'm not gonna make them. You know what? Okay. Anyway, I'll just tell you like the facts of the case or whatever. The woman was from Australia, I think. Australia, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, she lived in Bed-Stuy and was moving to suburban New Jersey. And yeah. So anyway, just throwing that in so you can picture who this is I'm dealing with and whatever. So anyway, my team, they're on the spot having to figure out like what to do if the person does not have real closets, and we did not know this. It's not as if, I don't mind if you call me up and you're like, you know what, I'm having these closets built, but I need something that will work in the interim. Can you design something for me? Because that's what we do. But or it's one of the things we do, it's one of the things I do. But that didn't happen. Like she pretended that there would be real closets. And we got there and it was just like open space, like or closed spaces that were just like a floor. Anyway, so they're having to figure out on the spot how to work with that because no one told them that would be what was going on. So in addition to that, this woman is like, so okay, one of my team members organized her kitchen because kitchens have shelving and cabinets and things. So she started there while the movers are like moving in and moving her stuff in and all this other stuff and whatever. So it's like a chaotic scene at this woman's house because she had no forethought whatsoever. I'm not mukbanging. I just realized that. But let me get this out. So yeah, so one of my team members does the kitchen. The woman comes downstairs after just like being on her laptop, sitting in a corner the whole time, like lurking over the people who are working in her home, and comes downstairs and starts undoing and quote unquote reorganizing everything my team member just spent like an hour and a half doing. So okay, I'm gonna just tell you this part and then move on to something else, maybe eat my sandwich, whatever. So she's supposed to have closets built, right? So my team member calls me and she's like, yeah, they're here building the closets. I'm like, what? And so, of course, I get on the phone with the client and I'm like, you don't have closets? She's like, that's not important. There's a guy that's coming at 4. There was a guy that was already there who was supposed to be building the closets. And the kicker is this guy was a security guy. He rolled up in a home security van and he installs her security system. And then, so my organizers, the girl, my core group of girls, we're like kind of like a tight group, and so like, like I can trust them to like tell me, what's tea, basically, like what's going on, and be honest, and whatever. So in like whatever, yeah, we'll like kiki or be like talking about what's really going on with the client and whatever. Meanwhile, the client just thinks these are these people that like work for me and have no loyalty to me probably and like whatever. But okay, so one of my team members, she is telling me that the dude pulled up in a security system van. He wires the home security system, and then she sends me a photo of this man, the same guy, the home security guy, sitting cross-legged in one of the closets reading an instruction manual because he's also the closet guy. So he basically, after like however long, maybe an hour, I guess, I don't know, after sitting reading the instructions of whatever closet system she wanted him, what closet system comes with instructions other than like one of those inexpensive closet made type things with the wire shelving, like the little wire shelf that you have at the top or whatever. This is a $750,000 home, mind you. And she's supposed to be getting quote unquote custom closets. I mean, which I knew like custom closets are not going to be built in like a few hours, like the way she tried to paint it out to be. But whatever. So basically the bottom line was this woman was cheap as all get out. So she had her home security guy try to quote unquote build a closet for her. And he like gets frustrated and basically he says he can't do it. It's not within his skill set. Go figure. He gets in his security van and leaves, which means that there's nothing for my team to organize, and they're ready to get the heck up out of there anyway. So they're just like, okay, well, we can't do anything. So, and she's going to like a friend's house somewhere in Brooklyn or some crap. So basically, we're free to go, and we're gonna get the heck up out of here before she changes her mind. And that was that. So anyway, yeah, that one project has been this client bugging me for 2 weeks, calling me on Sundays and all this other weird stuff. And then the day of just like being a complete nuisance and a liar, a pathological liar about like how much money she had to spend, which isn't my business entirely, but the fact that she tried to play on my sympathy with that, just lying about like she sent me a video of her home and photos so I could evaluate it, and it turns out that she had just like way more stuff, which of course like you're gonna trust me, we got our money because she lied. And like if you want your whole home, so another part of the project was packing up her home basically so the movers could move it. If you want your home packed, but you pretend like you only have one closet and like one set of dishes and some other stuff, but when my team gets there, like I'm so irritated, I'm stuttering. But when my team gets there, you have like all this expensive crap that you want them to spend like hours wrapping one piece at a time. And you've got like 50 million other things and some antique toys your 3-year-old plays with and this and that need to be specially wrapped. Those things have to go. And if you want them to go, you're going to have to pay for them to be wrapped and for the extra time. There was like some plants and like some other kind of specialty stuff she need. Like basically like either you want it done or you don't. And she wanted it done, so she had to pay. And basically that just like, yeah. Anyway, dealing with that has been my past 2 weeks. Past 2-3 days, Sunday and Tuesday were especially brutal because those were the days that we actually executed, like we actually we're in the home working on the project. So anyway, yeah. So I've been MIA, needless to say, and had like a weird Georgia client, but she apparently like, I don't know, whatever. It wasn't like on that level of weird. Let me eat my sandwich. I'm gonna grab it here. Um, so I have these are from Kroger. They're just the King Hawaiian rolls. They're sliders with turkey cheese. I think there's two cheeses. There's like maybe like a Swiss cheese or a provolone and a yellow like it's either cheddar or American. Now, so I got into talking about my supplements and like my lifestyle, healthy type stuff because because I usually don't eat bread like this. A, carbs, and B, this is like bleached white bread. But yeah, I like, and this is an example. Like, if I want something that's like probably, yeah, that has a high glycemic index and will spike the blood sugar, I'll eat it and I'll try to balance it with like protein and whatever. And I'll take my supplements to kind of counteract the sugar spike or whatever to stabilize the blood sugar. Um and I don't eat stuff like this often at all anymore. So anyway, here we go. It's good, just like I imagined. I'm a thorough chewer. Um so yeah, what else has been going on? I go to the gym just about every day now, which also kind of the weight was coming off quickly and then it stopped. Normally, I lose weight very easily, very quickly, and that's kind of how I knew that I had to kind of be done with sugar and carbs. I'm a person who was a carbaholic. So I like even like before all this, before I gained the quarantine weight, I knew that I was eating too many carbs, basically. Um, so yeah, like this is a change that needed to be done as I eat my Hawaiian rolls. So what else? I'm still getting Sips by the cheese subscription. I don't know if I'm gonna review those anymore. I don't know if people enjoy seeing the different teas or unbox them. I guess I don't know if I'm gonna do the unboxings anymore. I might review the really good teas that I really like. Um, I have a lot of health foods that I've been trying. I don't have any right here. Health foods I've been trying that I'm gonna be reviewing. What else? Oh, so I'm behind. I have felt so undisciplined lately. And that reminded me that I need to take my magnesium because I have not been going to bed like for the new year, just like I did last year. Oh, okay. So this is gonna, yeah, I'll edit it. So, just like, what is on my finger? Oh, it's, I don't know, paint or something. Oh, it's eyeliner. Um, which, by the way, these are my Opulence MD lashes. Honestly, I came home with no makeup on and I threw something on just for you guys. So I'm actually really loving how this eyeshadow turned out. But of course, it's Miss Patty. It's Pat McGrath from the Golden Opulence Mothership palette. And then the eyeliner and the lashes, which this one keeps popping up on the edge. The lashes are Opulence MD. So again, oh, and the lip gloss, which is kind of off right now, rubbed off. It is minted. I really love the Send Nudes, I think is the name of the shade. I was gonna say chocolate because it's literally the color of milk chocolate, but it's kind of sheer, a little bit sheer. Send Nudes is the name of it, I'm pretty sure, by Minted. So everything except the foundation is black on. The foundation is a mixture of Estee Lauder Double Wear and Cover FX, which I mix those two because the Estee Lauder I have is way too light and the Cover FX is way too dark, so I usually just mix them. But once I get low on that, I'm just gonna like try again to order my real color in both of those. I was ordering online during the pandemic, so that's how I ended up with, yeah, that. So what else were we talking about? Just the stuff I have to review. Sips by. I'm probably not gonna do the unboxings. Uh, my friend just texted me. Um, yeah, I'm gonna try. Yeah. Anyway, that distracted me. So yeah, Sips by. I'm probably not gonna do the unboxings, or maybe I'll just start back. But oh, the new year. So I didn't do a purge because I was moving. Like moving my stuff here to Atlanta, and um, I did that purge back in October, to be honest, like September, October. Also, I have just not been very disciplined at all. Um, so I plan to document my process of getting back on track. One of those things is the bedtime. If you'll recall, last year I did early to rise where and I didn't even stick with the videos for like a solid week. Actually, I did that before the new year, I believe, because like the new year, I celebrated, went out, with my neighbors or went to their house, and that screwed up my sleep cycle. But I wanted to start back with that, going to bed at like no later than 9, 10, and waking up at 3 for the day, which I plan to do. But I found that magnesium supplements really help me get to bed on time. Um, and I should take some magnesium tonight. I get the ones you mix in with water or with your drink or whatever. The ones that really worked, I'm not sure if they make them anymore. So they were made by the Emergency brand. Um, and if they still make those, I'm gonna find them and review them because I think they could help a lot of people who struggle with insomnia. Because those things would knock me out by like 8:30. I'd be out like a light. Have completely solid sound sleep. Wake up at 3, fresh, ready to start the day. Lather, rinse, repeat. And so, yeah, magnesium is really good for you. 9 times out of 10, you're low on magnesium because the American diet isn't very high in it. So, yeah, I'm just focusing on getting my nutrition together, getting my time management back together. I've been kind of allowing myself the free reign to sleep erratically and um, to do that stuff when I'm good and ready. So another thing I'm going to be starting is an accountability group. I've not felt like I'm in a place to start an accountability group yet because again, like I've just been kind of like giving myself the space to kind of like be a little bit disorganized, a little bit, to be just like a little bit all over the place in a contained way still kind of, but like with my sleep pattern, with just like planning my social media with my YouTube. I'm in the process, or I've made the decision to transition off of Facebook and Instagram unless they force Facebook to sell Instagram, then I'll still do Instagram. But I would rather connect with people on other platforms. So I'm going to be building out those other platforms. I'm on TikTok. I'm thinking about going on Discord. Um, Another one. There's one more I don't remember. I'm on Pinterest too. But what was the other one? Um, there's one where you can, so for the accountability group I'm going to be starting, there's one where you can actually have like meetings and it's not Zoom. Um, but I was thinking about setting something up on there, or I might have already done it. I set up a bunch of social media accounts that may not even ever be revisited again on platforms that aren't as big as, or like other platforms or whatever. So I got to go back and figure out like what all I opened and whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, let me have some of my cheer wine. I'm gonna grab as I lean in. So I'm gonna have a sip of my cheer wine. This is gonna be me remembering what it tastes like. Oh, it smells like Dr. Pepper. swishing it around like wine. Now this is sugar-free, so I'm bearing that in mind. It tastes a little bit like it's definitely a cherry soda, um, but it tastes like a little bit Dr. Peppery, cherry Coke-ish kind of, but not as strong. Dr. Pepper-ish to me, but not quite. Not, I don't know. Dr. Pepper tastes kind of dark, kind of cola-ish, but cherry-ish to me. This is a little bit more cherry-ish, less cola-y. It's red. As you can see, it's a dark red. Um, yeah, that's about it. It's good. It definitely smells like cherry. I like the smell. It smells like cherry Coke, kind of. Um, Refreshing. Mm, mm, mm. I cannot drink out of, I don't know. Can't take me anywhere. Not even my own home. Um, so yeah, that is that. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to update you on. Yeah, I don't know. Um, I think I can comfortably say I'm going to be posting more often, even though I told you guys that and then I fell off completely. But I think I'm gonna be back to posting. You know what, like, so I gotta get my home together. That's another thing. Um, there's some more furniture I have to order. There's like, I've been thinking about, oh, so some more sponsorships. Okay, so there's the nail polish line, the black owned nail polish line, which Pear Nova's black owned, if you remember that video. Just like go back in my videos. The silver is that brand that I've been meaning to do a video on. Show you a different finger. This finger has my so I use the liquid liner, and you guys know I've mentioned that I can't control myself with liquid liner, so I got it on my finger. Um but the silver is actually from that brand that I don't support anymore. Max Estrada. I don't even remember the name of it. God, what's the name of that? Enel Couture. So that's the silver. And whatever, like, whatever. I'm not promoting that, but I have to point out that this isn't it's not Pear Nova, but the blue is. And I will even go back, and if they have like a chunky silver glitter, I'm gonna go order it from Pear Nova because I don't support that other brand. But yeah, just so you can see, the blue is called After Party or something like that. I have a blue and a dark one, and the dark one I thought was black, but really it's like a dark silvery steel, glittery steel color. Um, I can't remember whether that one is After Party or whether the blue one is After Party, but I'll put the info certainly in the description, or if I edit this, if I chop it up, then I'll insert it here. Um, but yeah, so other sponsorships. So there is a home organizing company that makes closet dividers, like labels. So my closet, I did a brief video just showing you my closet before I started putting things in it, like clothes and stuff. And I was thinking that I could, before this company even reached out to me, I was thinking about just like putting dividers to show how I mentally organize my closet, but like expressing it physically so you guys can see. And now I'm gonna have some closet dividers that you guys can actually buy. So they're not my own line, which that is still in development. My own stuff. I don't know if you can tell, but I am like kind of serial entrepreneur-y. And so I have a lot of stuff going in the background that I'm like working on developing, and I want my product line to be right when I drop those products. So the bag with all the compartments I had, I didn't like the quality, so that's why it disappeared, and it's not going to be spoken of again until I find someone who like makes it and can do it of a quality that I feel comfortable selling and would use myself. Um, so yeah, that's what happened with that. Um, I do have some little things that you can buy. Like that's this stuff yeah, that's like stuff that I will probably actually I do list some things on WeBuyBlack.com and my Instagram. I'm probably gonna list some other stuff. Like I've got some just like product samples and things that I sell like although I haven't really been selling them, but I'm saying this because they are for sale if you need some of this stuff. Like I've got mug organizers that I'm trying to think if I want to edit this video and insert a clip of those things or just like put a link to what they look like in the description, which is easiest, so I may do that. But there are those things that you can clip onto your home kitchen cabinet cupboards, and they hold the mugs upside down. They're like little mini racks that you can hang your mugs on by the handle. I have some of those that I've been meaning to list for sale, but I just have not. Or I test things out and see if I like the quality, and then presumably like I order more from that manufacturer and then sell them. Yeah, like that whole process. These are just a few that I ordered to see how I like them, and then obviously if they're good quality, I have some on hand, and there's no reason for me not to sell them to whomever wants to buy them. Because I did do I did do a post on Instagram that a lot of people really liked, and they were asking me where they could get them, so I just used my Amazon affiliate link. But now I actually have them, and I can sell them to you myself. But that's another thing where I just went off on that tangent. I was telling you about my brand sponsorships, and so there's one that does closet dividers. So like you can label work pants and put a divider and hang all your work pants in front of or whatever, like next to that divider, and you can label golf pants or whatever. Yeah. That's how I organize closets in my head, and now I'm excited to be able to actually do them in a way with labels. So for a person with a bad memory or people who are just bad with putting things back, these will be great for that, especially if you have your home organized and you don't fully know the new system yet. Labels are great for that, and then it becomes second nature where to put things. Or if you have a housekeeper, the housekeeper knows where to put things without you even telling them. So yeah, that's one sponsorship. I'm going to be doing videos on that once those arrive, which I'm not sure why they haven't arrived yet. Maybe they got caught up in the holiday hoopla. There was a company in England that was supposed to be sending me some organizers, and they sent me a link so that I can actually share it with you guys so you can order them from England. But I told them I'm not dropping a link for people to order stuff from you if I don't know what the quality is like myself. And so they were supposedly sending me some products. Even before I said that, they're supposed to be sending me some products. Those products never arrived. Oh, they should be forwarded here. I have mail forwarding, but they never arrived. Like this was months before I even came to Atlanta. And I never really bothered to hit them back up and say that the stuff never arrived. So whatever. I mean, and if that stuff arrives, then that'll be like a review that I'll be doing, a product demo. What else? There are probably a couple others that I'm not thinking of, but we can talk about those in another chit-chat. So yeah, this is getting to be 50 minutes long. So I'm going to cut this here, and I'm going to see you guys again soon. I'm going to like I'll be like getting my home together so I can do more projects. Oh, I have some projects. Like I'm going to be doing a series of temporary renovations because I'm renting this place. So I'm going to be doing a series of just renovations you can do to make over your home if you're a renter. And I'm very excited about that. So that's why like it's taken a lot of like time to kind of get things together and this and that, and plus like growing the business, operating in 2 cities now, and just like having stuff, like whatever. stuff going on. Still doing the laundry business. So yeah, that's why I've been so slow to get back to you guys. But in the end, I'll have a lot more to share with you, and I hope you will enjoy it. So on that note, I am going to get the heck up off. I'm gonna get the heck up off of here. I'm gonna finish my Hawaiian King rolls and my cheer wine. Um, I oh yeah. Yeah, we'll do another chit chat, maybe another mukbang. Maybe I'll mukbang some of my recipes, my keto recipes for you. So you can see how my food turns out. But I might drop that phone dump vlog next. So we'll see, and you'll see like me actually making some of those recipes. But anyway, so I'm gonna see you guys soon. Till then, take care, be well, stay clean, stay safe, stay organized. Happy New Year, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. So until then, bye for now.